Okay, so I broke the dropshipping algorithm or the dropshipping game. And at this point, anything I touch turns into money. Because the thing is, dropshipping, it doesn't have to be hard at all. There's only one thing that's different from you to the people you look up to. The rich people, the ones who live in Dubai, who drive a Lamborghini, who has an exceptionally great hairline, wears red t-shirts, gold watch. Today, you will learn from one of the most humble dropshipping YouTubers. Just the exact method I used to build my 600 to 800K a month dropshipping business, as well as the exact system I used to scale this store from zero to over $50,000 in sales within the first, I think, like 2 weeks of running it. You test products, lose, and wonder, why am I not making any money? Am I cursed? Will I ever make it out of the matrix? Or am I destined to flip burgers forever? So stay with me here and let me teach you the no BS way to make money with dropshipping. I guarantee you that every single person you look up to uses this exact system. They just don't want you to know about it. So as the most humble, down-to-earth dropshipping YouTuber, I highly recommend that you stick true, because in a couple of months you're gonna use this information and you're probably still gonna pick up on like 70% of the stuff I'm talking about, and you're gonna make so much fucking money. And if you already know a little bit about dropshipping, congratulations, you found information that's better than a $5,000 course. In fact, if you watch this whole video, you will never have to flip a burger, you will never have to apply for a job again, and if you miss it, well, you will most likely go broke, man. So when dropshipping, let's start with the basics. You launch your store. What do you need? Well, you need to find a product. The best way to find them is on Instagram Reels. Just scroll there, engage with some dropshipping ads. They're gonna come up if you just scroll for like 10 minutes. If you use that, or you use a tool like Winning Hunter, which is the best paid tool at the moment, you're going to encounter a lot of winning products. I have videos on all that. The second thing you need is video ad creation. You can't launch the store without it. Then you need to build your store, okay? And then you need to launch your ads. Very simple system of dropshipping. You find a product, make the store, run the ads. You already know what it's like. But here's the thing that makes or breaks a dropship, because this is certainly not a how to start video. It's your marketing angle, okay? 90% of people get this wrong. They launch the product broad and pray for something to happen. It's not gonna happen, man, okay? So structure it like this. For every product you find, I want you to make 3 angles, okay? So let's say you're running this particular product, which by the way is very cool. It's actually a sleep system, okay? So it plays sounds when you sleep. It can play a bird sound, it can play rain sounds, it can play absolutely anything. Now for a product like this, don't just run it to people who can't sleep. I want you to come up with 3 angles, okay? The first one can be insomnia. So you make 3 of your video ads towards people who struggle to fall asleep. That's angle number 1. Angle number 2, people who meditate. Maybe we could sell this product as a device that you put next to your chair when you meditate. And the third angle could be, let's sell this product to parents. The next thing you do is you make 3 video ads towards each demographic so that you can test all of them. So with that in place, you should have around 9 to 10 videos. When you set up your campaigns on Facebook, it's very simple. I got a full guide on this. I want you to stay here for the more advanced info that comes later. You're gonna set up a very simple sales campaign. Inside of it, I want you to quickly just duplicate so that you're going to have 4 ad sets, okay? Inside of each ad set, we're gonna put 2 creatives. So you can do marketing angle 1 and 2 in the first ones, and then you can do the third one in the last. So inside of each, we're gonna come here, we're gonna upload our videos, okay? And then we're gonna duplicate it again to upload our next video. Hopefully that makes sense. In your actual ad set, I want you to go completely broad. I'm not kidding you when I tell you that we are not gonna touch anything inside of here except the country you're trying to sell to. We're launching everything broad. Another thing you can do is to run one ad set, a $50 campaign, and put all your creatives under the same ad set. It's super simple. One ad set, $50 campaign, touch nothing, and watch your creatives take off. Because if you want success with dropshipping now, it comes down to your creatives only. So really lock in on this part. Make sure you test multiple angles. Make sure that you test as many videos as possible. Because if you have the right videos, I can guarantee you that the method I teach you is going to make you filthy rich. This shit is not rocket science, it's not difficult, okay? You just need better creatives. So the next thing you want to pay attention to is which one of your ad sets and videos is it that's getting the majority of the link clicks. Once you know that, you will know what is your winning demographic and video ad. The next thing you do at that stage is you swap your entire website out for that specific angle. So let's say we test that product I showed you, and the angle that works the best is kids. We make our entire product page and the description towards parents, okay? No longer broad, and that is gonna improve your conversion rates. Then simply just launch a new campaign towards your new audience with video ads that fits them, and you are most likely going to get success. And yes, I know this is some work, you need to make creatives. I mean, you must be tired of spam testing products without any results, right? So follow this, and you can do 1 product a week if you want, or you can do 5, just work on your own pace, but quality work is always going to be more successful. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to start testing out different offers. Maybe you can go for buy one, get one free. Maybe you can upsell them on something. I want you to test out different offers, okay? Until you find the one that works. You need to find a way to actually make them take action, whether it's to include a free PDF guide, whether it is to do buy one, get one free, or just give them a ton of benefits when they purchase from your store. Now, if you want to take this strategy though that I'm teaching you and put it on steroids, which I highly recommend you do, I'll teach you something crazy. Find 3 products a day, make 6 video ads for each, 2 video ads towards each angle, launch the Facebook campaigns, and just kill it at $20, $30 spent if it's not looking good. Because by doing this, you could literally test 10 products for just $200. Then you can see what product is actually getting the demand here, and then you can focus a little bit extra on that. It's like you're in the casino, but the odds is in your favor because you can make the perfect video ads, you can make the perfect store, you can have the best products, and you only risk $20 to test it. So look at the system I set up for you right here. On Monday, for example, let's say that you test 3 products. Only one of them works. Okay, well, what you can do is you can cut the 2 that is not working. Then the one that is working, you can re-optimize, you can test new creatives, and then you find yourself not scalable. Okay, product that didn't work. Day 2, you test 2 products again. 2 of them fails, 1 of them does good. You optimize it, not scalable. Sometimes we hit products that don't work, but then the 3rd day, you follow the system and 1 of them is scalable. Well, congratulations, you're gonna be rich soon. Now, to make this even simpler for you, what I mean is you test a couple of products daily. The ones that work, you can re-optimize by testing new video ads, testing new angles, and the ones that spend $15, $20 without any good results, there's not getting any link clicks, the click-through rate is very low, people just don't seem interested, turn off those products and rather give some extra effort into the ones that work. In just 3 days, you can test 3 products, and you can use this strategy with, I mean, 1 product a day too, that's totally up to you. But just follow this, cut anything that don't work, and if it's working, then just put a little bit more effort into this. In fact, this is the exact method I used on this store, and I had to run through 3 products only. 1 of them was already performing good. I tried to scale it, it wasn't profitable, I was losing money. Then the 3rd one that I run, which was the drain fixing product from the challenge, it performed super well, and now the store is absolutely taken off. Now, to what all of you have been waiting for, a scaling guide. What do you do when your product is working? So let's say you have a campaign that's making some money. The first step to scaling it is actually just by increasing the budget. So let's say we're running at $80 a day for this one specifically. It's gotten us 3 sales, it's looking good. Well, we can go ahead and put the budget to $100 a day. Just increase like 50 and 20% a day. The next thing I want you to do is to take every ad set that performs well and simply just duplicate it very quickly and publish it. Every ad set that works, we are gonna clone. Next thing we're gonna do, so we're gonna launch a brand new campaign, and you're gonna obviously have the resources to this. We're gonna put like 100 videos in it and spend a ton of money. Start low and increase as you go. But this is how all my friends who make a lot of money work now. They will have 1 campaign with 1 ad set. They'll put thousands of dollars in that ad set, and it will have 100 creatives, and it will make so much money. The reason you guys are having up and down days on your Facebook ads is because you don't have enough reliable creatives. But I guarantee you, the second you have 100 videos, or I mean even just 30, working for you, you are never going to have inconsistent days, and you can scale super high. In fact, you can scale at a 1.5 ROAS, that's not that profitable, but if you put in 100K, you make 150, right? So you don't have to have the craziest return, it's just the volume that you guys are working on. So every ad set that does good, we clone. The next thing we can also do is we can actually duplicate it into a new campaign, and we can give all the budget to it. I like to take ad sets that do well and duplicate them 5 times into a new campaign. That campaign specifically is a CBO. It's gonna be running at $50 a day, and we're just gonna repeat the cycle. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna launch a separate campaign later on to try to test a couple of interests and demographics. So for example, for the kids product that I just showed you for sleep, that could be interests like parents. Now it's important that these interests are kind of broad. You don't want to go with too small because Facebook is very broad nowadays. Now I know that this might seem a bit complicated. I have a full scaling guide, okay? So just watch that after this video. But I also have something else I want to tell you. If you want to learn dropshipping from me personally, I do have a mentorship program that has been super successful. We've had students go from 0 to 100K their first month. We had a 17-year-old make 25K profit his first month. Now, I'm not saying these are realistic results. but it is something that we do over and over again. I'll just put it like this. If you work with me, you implement what I teach you, and you don't quit, you will always make money. Because I spent the last 6 years developing this system, and at this point, pretty much anything I work with is able to make me a great return on investment. So if you want to learn dropshipping from me personally, I'll hop on Zoom calls with you. You'll have WhatsApp access to me. It's just a super good program. Then you can send me a message on Instagram right here. Now, the moral of this video though is to test the product cheap, okay? If it looks good, re-optimize it, and you can, like I said, go crazy with it and test a ton of products every single day, and I can guarantee you that you're going to hit something. But when you test, make sure you're intentional. Quickly spot what has gone wrong and how you can improve it. And as soon as you find a concept that looks good, you test a couple of offers, you launch way more creatives, and you can actually force it to work. It really is that simple as long as you have a decent product, which I'm pretty sure you have. So if you liked the video, click a like on it and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.